today's video, I'm going to be explaining how you guys can make $10,000 a month with your clothing brand. I'm going to be honest, $10,000 is not that much money, but I'm sure for most of you guys that are first starting out, you guys probably never hit the 10K mark in general. So for me personally, it took 6 months just to hit 10K in general. So 10K a month definitely is a big deal for a new brand. So I'm going to be explaining how you guys can do it and how I would do it if I had to start all over and make 10K a month. And the way that I'm going to approach it is through a business mindset. So I'm not going to think about building a brand, you know, doing it slowly. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I mean, I do care because I did that for my brands. I did it slowly. I grew my brand. I grew a following, blah, 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 whatever. And honestly, 10K a month is a pretty good amount. And the more money you make, the faster you grow, which means you could give more products, you could sell more products, you could drop new products, just your brand grows in general. I'm going to divide this video into 3 different parts, and the first part is the product. The first step that you have to take to make 10K a month with your clothing brand is to have a very good product and also sell hoodies. It doesn't necessarily have to be a hoodie, it could be a zip up, I mean anything that's pretty expensive. I would say any product that is $50 and up. So if you can charge like $70 for a beanie like Mea Culpa, I mean go ahead. Will you get sales? Fuck no, obviously, but honestly anything over $50 is pretty good, but I would prefer a hoodie because they sell the most. Now that you know what product you're gonna sell, now you want to make a good design. And when I say this is the most important part, bro, this is the most important part. The reason why is because when you run ads on this hoodie, you have to have a good design for people to actually click on the ad. And I'm speaking from experience, but no matter how good your ad creative is or how good your audience is, if you have a shitty ass design, bro, you're not gonna get a lot of sales. Just to give a comparison with one of my personal brands, I dropped this Kobe hoodie right here, as well as my City of Angels hoodie. Obviously, if you look at both of these hoodies, the City of Angels is way more better. I mean, both hoodies are obviously nice. It's the same exact quality, same exact hoodie, but it's just the design is different. And guess what? When it comes to the ad metrics, the City of Angels hoodie performed way better than the Kobe hoodie. I literally expected it when I dropped the Kobe hoodie, so it was like whatever, but the Kobe hoodie is like $60 and the City of Angels hoodie is $100, and the City of Angel hoodie ads performed way better, and I put the same budget for both. So honestly, just try to make a fire design that is pretty good. Anybody can look at it and think it's fire, and make sure that your quality is also good. I personally recommend you use a Chinese manufacturer, but I know some of you guys that use a Pakistan and get good prices, but I'm gonna be honest, bro, the quality is ass, so I don't really recommend it. But honestly, I don't really give a shit because I have a very good manufacturer and I'm gatekeeping that motherfucker till I die. So unless you're one of my clients, I just give you my manufacturer, but you have to be my client. So the second thing that you have to do is you have to bring traffic towards your website. And before I go over the traffic part, your website should be pretty high converting and minimalistic. So I mean, I feel like it's really hard nowadays to fuck up a website. I mean, just have a minimalistic, simple design. If you have a bad website, like, it's literally on you, bro. You could literally go on Nike.com, fearofgod.com. You could go to my website, copy the exact same thing. Like, come on, bro. Anyways, there's a lot of different ways to bring traffic towards your website. So this could be ads, marketing, organic marketing, influencer marketing, different types of shit. I personally recommend every single online marketing you can do. I mean, you could do local marketing, like you could go to pop-up shops, you could go out on the fucking street, put a table up and just market your brand somehow. I personally have never done that, so I don't know how effective that is, but I feel like that's just not worth your time. I mean, if you set up shop at a local mall for like 10 hours, you might get a couple customers, you might get a couple followers, but I could use that same 10 hours to make a bunch of videos, like hundreds of videos. It's 10 hours, bro. That's a long ass time. And I'll probably get one viral video from the hundreds of videos that I make. Honestly, I don't know why I'm hating on local marketing, but you could do local marketing too. It's up to you. But in my personal opinion, the most effective type of marketing and the most effective way to bring traffic towards your website is running ads, organic marketing, and influencer marketing. I'm not going to go over all 3 because I probably made like 500 videos going over all 3 of those, but to sum it up, pretty much organic marketing should be the #1 way to get impressions for your brand. So this is not really like customers, okay? Like, you just want to get impressions. Running ads is a way to get conversions for your brand. So this is like the conversion method. Like, you want to get sales from running ads. So for example, if you were to run ads just to get impressions, that'd be fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you do that? Just fucking post a TikTok. Like, come on now. And influencer marketing is to get returning customers and people who are kind of iffy about your brand. The reason why is because influencer marketing provides social proof, and people need social proof when they buy something from a website. So they also promote returning customers, because if you drop a new collection every single month and you send it out to an influencer and they wear it every single month and make a new video, people are gonna watch that video and they're gonna be, oh fuck, like damn, this shit fire. And then they go to the fucking Instagram and they bought from you already, so they're returning customers. Obviously, if you have shit quality, you have a shit website, you have shit customer service, shit. Basically, if a customer has a bad experience with your brand, they're obviously not going to buy from you again. So I'm going to consider that you actually do your job and ship out the orders. Which leads to my third and last point, which is to have a new collection every single month. The reason why this is critical is because you are a clothing brand. You should have a new collection frequently. Obviously, it doesn't have to be every single month. What I usually recommend is for new clothing brands to just drop like 1 to 2 products every single month, like new products that nobody's ever seen of. I mean, I guess technically you can drop one design and try to juice it out forever. The only problem with that is you're not going to get any returning customers, which if you want to make 10K like in 1 month, I guess that's fine, but I want you to make 10K every single month. So the only way that you're going to do that is if you have a new collection every single month. So I personally would gear away towards like hats, beanies, socks, underwear, some weird ass, I don't know why people fucking drop socks for their clothing brand, but try to drop items that are demographically wearable. So for example, like a hoodie or shirt. Don't drop some weird custom zip up that only 1% of people would actually buy. Or maybe a keychain. Like nobody's gonna buy a keychain off a clothing brand that has 5,000 followers on Instagram. Come on, bro. Also for the colors, I recommend you try to choose a color that is pretty popular. So for example, for me personally, I dropped a pink hoodie before and it's fucking fire, bro. Like the wash is, everything is perfect. But compared to the sales, obviously I sold out pretty much. But if you compare the sales to like my black hoodies or any colors that have like a neutral color, it did way worse in sales. And I promise you, if it was the same color on like a black hoodie, wait, let me correct myself, if it was the same design on a black hoodie, I promise you I would have got way more sales. So I guess being unique and having different colors and vibrant colors, it might be good, but in terms of sales, bro, you're not going to get that many unless it's a very, very good design. But honestly, that's pretty much it. If you follow everything that I just said, you're probably going to make at least $10,000 a month every single month. The reason why I know that is because I make over $10,000 a month with my clothing brand every single month. Not on some cocky shit, but I really don't remember the last time I had a month for my clothing brand where I had less than $10,000 in sales. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. If you guys want to work with me, I help start and grow clothing brands, and I guarantee that you make at least $2,000 in sales. If you think I'm a nobody and I have no credentials, this is how much money I made in the last 5 months, and these are all the brands that I help start and grow. You guys can literally search up every single brand up on Instagram. I'm sure they're gonna be there. I've also been running a clothing brand for like a 1.5 years plus now. I think it's around 2 years now. I also have a bunch of different resources on my website as well, but the VVIP program is the only program where I guarantee you make $2,000 in sales. Every other resource that you buy is just a resource that you buy. I don't guarantee anything, but if you really want to work with me one-on-one, just buy that product right there. If you guys just want to get a feel for what my resources is like, I have a free Discord server down below. It's literally free. You can join. You don't need to join. I don't care. I mean, it's free. That is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it so much, and I'll see you guys later.